To battle, packmates, and welcome back to another episode of Starfleet Command. Orion Pirates. I am Fleet Admiral Turek of the heavy battlecruiser Call of the Wild, as we continue our campaign against the Hydran Star Kingdom. And last time, we got the first taste of what the Call of the Wild could do, and it's pretty decently impressive. It dealt with 200 damage alpha, managed to take out Star Docks in one pass through, and has gotten this down to a 16 defense on 213, which hopefully means we might take it today. We're going to avoid planetary assaults just for a little bit, mainly because we're not exactly really well designed to handle them. Unfortunately, Hydrans don't do that all that great. Unfortunately, we're also running into a Monarch battleship. Interesting. We picked a scout mission, which means we can look at him and run away, but still that's rather terrifying. Oh boy, what we're going to be dealing with. So as we sit here and chill, get all of our systems set and ready to rock, as we'll probably also deploy both of our pseudo-frigates to unfortunately die, let's talk about a couple of things. So we recently have changed our recording format, going to a slightly different set, and we are still sort of dialing in on quality. I wasn't super happy with what I was seeing in the video last time I recorded, but hopefully I've changed a couple more things. We're still dialing it in. We're still trying to make it look just as good as it looked before, while also, fixing things like the voice spiking all over the place and the very annoying little thing that would pop up here every single time that I tried to activate shadow play so I could record things. Just trying to improve production values just a little bit, because I think you guys deserve the best. And yeah. So let me know what you think of the quality. Leave a comment down below so we can kind of keep dialing things in. If I can't fix it, we will probably go back to shadow play, and I'll try and come back to another way of figuring out how to fix this problem up here. Honestly, that's actually the big major one, is the fact that, one, the voice spikes, but I can probably deal with that by splitting audio tracks, but I'm not sure 100% on if I want to put that much to it. We'll talk about that later, but for now, yeah, just let me know what we're currently doing, how we're doing with the current quality. Definitely interested to hear what you guys have to say, because I want to make this as good an experience for you as possible, and not just a blurry mess. After all, this game is, well, rather old. Resolution is not amazing, although the 1080p resolution thing that they have come up with, the upgrade for high definition just in general, the fan patch, has done wonders for this game. In addition to the high-definition backgrounds, the new models that are available, really they've just done a wonderful job of improving the look of this game. And I'm very happy about that. So let's kick up the speed a little bit, because we're going to have to engage, and we're also going to have to say, "Hi, Science Officer. Begin the deep scan." We're also going to take this opportunity to deploy our pseudo-frigates. Deploy and deploy. Mainly because he's about to bring all the fighters in the universe after me, and I do not have a way of stopping him. He's gonna have, unless he's got 4, 8, 12 fighters. That's a lot of fighters. I'm setting my systems. Oh my god, how did you hit me so much? Through a defense shift of 2, he nailed every single shot, almost. I need more time. Keep me in mind. Give me this. And 2. So I'm set up for defensive firing. I blew up my own mine, of course. And phasers. Oh, I forgot to set the phasers to overload. More phasers, please. Okay, so I've got 2 groups of fighters down, and it looks like he's destroyed another one of my groups of fighters, so let's pull away a little bit. I don't want to have to use my ESG Lance for anti-fighter duty, but I will. Do not mistake me. Did I already accomplish the mission? I really wasn't paying that close of attention. I was too concerned with, well, everything else. 4, fire. Overkill, to be sure. We have all the information we need at least. And I think now would be a good time to leave. Oh my god, the shield's actually held. Just fire everything. So we have weakened his forward shield pretty severely, actually. Another mine. I don't have a mine ready just about yet. And our rear shields are gone. Ow. Return fire. Come on, phasers. I got nothing available. Alright, let's kick on the burners and get on out of here. I've scanned him. I've damaged him. Let's go. And I think I should be able to run away pretty decently, actually. Let's get over here and start repairs going on. Amazingly enough, we haven't actually lost any systems until I spoke. Now we've lost an ESG. We do also need to tell the computer that, hi, I would like to... Wow, that was really lucky. Maximize that. I want to have electronic countermeasures currently blazing away at maximum power so that I don't die. Yeah, that's the main reason, pretty much. Being at long range with maximum countermeasures should hopefully keep us from dying. Unless, of course, it keeps firing that, because Everybody knows Hellbores are one of the most frustrating, annoying, and hated weapons in the universe. I would turn back and re-engage him if I had a rear shield. Honestly, I would. If my rear shield was still in decent shape, I'd go in there because I could deal a 200-point alpha. But as things stand now, one, he's nailing me pretty much every single shot that he's making, which is really frustrating, by the way. But also because I have no rear shield, and he's going to have his phaser Gs. So we're just going to be content with what kind of damage and havoc we managed to cause, and we'll pull away at maximum speed. We have a defense shift of 2, which should hopefully hold up for us. Let's see how far away the edge of the map is. More speed, if you don't mind. Goodbye. Not nice to know you. If I had just needed to kill him, maybe we could have done something about it. We would have more power available for other systems. But it really would have been a challenge. It would have been really dangerous to attempt. So he's up to a speed of 30. We're up to a speed of 31. He cannot possibly catch us. At this point, we're just running to the edge of the map, which is going to take a little while. Because, well, this is an absolutely massive map. Wow, I'm actually really surprised. Am I running into a corner or something? That's entirely possible. I don't have any idea of which direction I started it, and there I am. Yeah, I was running into a corner. So we'll turn straight on towards the edge, and that'll get us off the map much quicker. He did, of course, reduce speed down to 28.1 and even lower. So it looks like he's preparing for combat. He thinks we're turning back into fight. No. No, we're gone. Good night. 200 damage would not be enough to kill him. Would not be enough to cripple him either. So unless I'm about to see a complement of like 10 people, 23. Yeah, no. No, thank you. We only have 4 transporters. We're not doing that. If we had a commando thing, maybe. Even then, 23 guys, it would just take way too long. Warp us on out of here. We're gone. Good night. See you later. We have your special top secret information, and now we will move on to the next phase of our plan. Which is something, I'm sure. 320 prestige, of course, for slipping in and getting out. Didn't actually cause any Empire defense damage, though. Unfortunately, it was a supporting operation and not an aggressive one. Note to self, do not go to the lower left. It takes forever. MET-10 patrol. Nice. Hopefully we can keep the pressure on. We are so very close to flipping this tile. And I really would like to get that done today. Red alert and sit still. Nothing on scopes as of yet, so we'll just chill. Increase the speed of time to the maximum as we wait for our capacitors to charge, both the ESG and the phaser capacitor up here. That'll then free up our other systems, such as the B phasers, which really need power right now. Alright, let's slowly increase speed. Give me 6 points of ECM. I see the target off in the distance. I will focus on him in just a moment after I finish reinforcing all the other systems and telling them the electronic countermeasures is a little bit more important than your average bear. There's the light cruiser, and we'll pick up a little bit more speed. Start sapping that shield budget as we come on in. I think you're going to be heavy. No, you're actual light cruiser. You're an NVL, which is a new light cruiser carrier. That's a little concerning, because carriers are dangerous. How many carriers are we dealing with? Okay, I'm going to try something. We have demonstrated that we can kill a lot of things in one pass, so we're going to be super risky. Phaser 1's to overload. Disruptors are good. Everything's good. Alright, I'm going to try and mash him down in one pass. I think I might be able to do it. He doesn't have a whole heck of a lot of firepower, to be 100% honest, so I think I got a chance. Kick on the ESGs, all additional weapons with the power-up. HMS Perseverance, let's see how it handles. Was not enough damage. Oh god. And he took up... Oh no, that was us taking out our own forward shield, wasn't it? We are down 1 point of energy. Drop a mine. Because I think that angle was right. Close enough. We can hide behind the mine nonetheless. That NVL is crippled. Crippled is a good word for that. What that NVL is right now. I'm going to see if I can't get a good enough angle to cause just enough damage to kill him. We did 124 to him. Okay, took out his shields. That's not enough. Well, I took that. Okay. All the weapons? None of the weapons. How about now, all of the weapons? That helped. That was a little bit of an emergency screw you button, but it worked. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. Didn't make it. You're down to 1, and I just need a little bit more of an angle. You're down to nothing. Alright. Oh, ESG is coming online now, so we'll just swoop on in here. Having no armor kind of sucks. But we can deal with it. So patrol successfully accomplished. Took out one of their brand new carriers. Not necessarily brand new, but reasonably new. So that's what we're going to be dealing with. Alrighty, 166 prestige for us, and the tile's neutral. Oh, here we go. This is the moment of truth. Can we steal it before all hell breaks loose? Come on, get back there. I went to the wrong direction. Shipyard assault. The scout mission didn't do it last time. I want to make sure it does. Alright, prepare for attack. Red alert, and we are actually going to increase speed. We're being escorted today by the Thunderfang, who has returned in incredibly weak format, squaring off against 2 RNXs. RNXs are good ships for us to fight. They're equipped with 4 Hellbores, if I'm remembering this correctly, a whole bunch of Phaser X's, and 2 fighters. Maybe 4 fighters. I think it's 2. He does have the advantage of having Killer Bees, the big ones, but that's fine. Just going to double check on the fleet screen. RNX, and I will send a probe, I think, shortly, so that I can find out to make sure that nothing is hiding over here. Because if there's like a battleship over here, then we're going to have a bad day. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so we're just dealing with the RNXs. Wonderful. We can deal an absolute metric ton of damage, and we can mostly ignore the fighters. Not completely, but a little bit. So let's reinforce the forward shield to a decent degree. We're also going to tell them electronic countermeasures. Super important to our continued survival. And double check, do I have fighters left? I don't. There was a forlorn hope, but no, that Monarch-class battleship just utterly gutted them all. So we're gonna deal with that as things come. We do have, of course, power now, so let's start stepping that shield budget rather than sitting still. The SR is gonna lose. I mean, it's a terrible ship. Oh, he's 6 fusion cannons. Even better. Okay. Thunderfang is terrible in every single way. I don't know why they designed this ship, and I think it was a bad idea. You are the ship I remember, right? Because if you have more than 2 fighters, I'm going to be concerned. You have a lot more than 2 fighters. Okay. Okay. We'll deal. We'll deal as we come. So let's go to not maximum. This. And also phasers to this, and let's make sure we overload those phasers, because I want full and complete kills here, gentlemen. No half measures. And also, I do want to spend disruptors on you. Hi, back off a bit. 4. Knock that through. And, oh, I forgot to turn this on. Crap. Phasers. Start to engage. Alright, got all the fighters out. All the fighters are dead. Our forward's port side shields are in a little bit of a hurting position. And are you bringing the... Of course you're bringing them to me. Why wouldn't you? Thunderfang, I think I hate you. Start to engage. More engagement. Never stop engaging until all these fighters are dead. Fighters are terrifying, dangerous, and need to be dealt with. Disruptors, engage. Can disruptors hit the broadside of the barn on occasion, please? Yes, disruptors are normally super accurate, but we had to deal with them. Okay, so we've dealt with all the fighters. We may now deal with everything else. Unfortunately for us, we're not in a great position to do that. First of all, our ESG needs to take a while to charge, which we can set now to minimum value since we're going to be engaging from basically night fight range. And we're going to have to rely on basically phasers coming back online. Now, because we have decided to insist on the importance of our point defense in the terms of electronic countermeasures, that's going to make things a little bit more difficult for sort of medium-range engagement. Alright, firing them on the... didn't mean to do that, but hopefully come online just in time. Yes, it did. Okay. Dealing a little bit of extra damage. I'm not super happy with my current forward shield status. I don't think anybody would be in this shape. But we are dealing a lot of damage to the Magnificent. I don't think the Magnificent is going to be much longer for this universe. Although we are now on the side where he actually has shields to fight us with. Ow. How's my defensive systems going on? I think we lost a point of power? Yes, we did. Gotta get him off my direct 6 o'clock. Slow down. All weapons engaged. Just anything you got? No, I just gotta get him away from my front. Hard turn, please. I have an ESG lance and I want to use it. Rear shields are down. I need that turn now. You little jerk. You got that good rear shield on target in time. Let's keep the systems charging up. I'm not super happy about that, but at least we've knocked out pretty much all of his shielding. This is going to make fighting the FRD a little bit harder. It is a Marak version, which... oh, it is engaging with missiles. Okay. I was wondering where those missiles were, but no, there they are. Incoming and at long range. Alright, here's the other RNX, which, amazingly, has actually managed to take a decent amount of damage. So I'm a little bit happy about that. Okay, engine's back to full charge. We're relatively good at this point. Seriously? My Gatling phasers could not destroy this? I'm going to slow boat it just a little while. I want, 1, the ESG Lance to come back online, because it's proving to be an excellent weapon for everything you could ever want. And 2, I'm going to engage with Disruptors because his forward shield is open. And so any hits is a good hit. And really, you don't need to deal much damage to actually knock something offline once you're through their belt armor. Because at that point, really, it's just, well, anything's going to do the job. You don't have to hurt a lot, just enough. Phase capacitor is fully charged. I assume all the power is... no, the ESG is fully charged as well. The lances are getting charged up now too, so we'll be in a really good position, actually, when we finally actually make it to them. And the phaser Bs are charging. Excellent. 15 points of power in the forward shield. I'll bring that down to 11. And more disruptor fire. Never stop firing disruptors. 8 damage from the disruptors. Excellent. Causing a little bit of damage, and he's wasting his firepower at maximum range, which is everything that I want to see. ESG Lance, from this range, you would do nothing. I'm going to try and pay a little bit of attention to these values so that we know what a decent range on that Lance is. Because I want to deal a really good amount of damage to him. Looks like the Thunderfang is chasing him down with his ESG, and he will catch him if he turns a little bit. He's put full power into it. Alright, our ESG to maximum energy. Disruptors will engage from a distance, because we don't want to hurt ourselves. 4. And 1. That's a really nice amount of damage right there. Nailing him pretty badly. And I think we're going to get the brush up. A little bit closer, a little bit closer. There we go. And bring a good shield around just in time to take up all of his Gatling phaser fire as we pull on through. And zip on out of here. Get some phasers. Long range just blinking a little bit. Rear shields are down, but I don't think we took internal damage. Nope, we're good. So the shields managed to hold up just long enough. Pseudo frigates have gotten in, starting to deal a decent amount of damage. He's got 3 phaser X's left. Once we're through them, we're good. How big are the arcs on these? Pretty significant, actually. So he's out of shields at this point, he's out of weapons at this point, and he's out of lives. Alrighty, ZFRDs, the trick to fighting these is to, well, wait until their ammo's out of ammo. Wait until their missile racks are out of ammo. So we're going to actually slow boat it just a little bit here at this point. Once we can deal with that, then we don't have to worry about their incoming fire, but I want to get a full charge on everything so that we can come in there basically with the Fist of God and knock them out in one pass, as we know we can do. So the 2 RNXs were pretty decent defenders. I'm still really surprised the Thunderfang's alive. Seriously? I can't believe you're missing that much. Or at least just not doing anything. We're dealing with an attack shift of 2, which is not grand, but we'll deal. Disruptors are just about to be fully charged as well. Look at all these missiles that are coming our way. Look at how we handle them all. How many more missiles are we dealing with? I've got at least 3 more salvos coming at me from this Stardock alone. Now the problem with all this incoming fire is that we can't really time accelerate. Because unfortunately, for some reason or another, the speed at which you're time accelerating has an effect on the effectiveness of your point defenses. Missiles get closer before the point defense system seems to think that it needs to actually activate, and that can cause, well, damage that you otherwise aren't going to want to take. So we're going to steadily just plow our way into these missiles, let the point defense system handle everything, and eventually they're going to run out. And when they run out, then we can get in there and just butcher them, because they are not going to have a plasma torpedo. They're going to have pretty much just some light phasers. And yeah, we'll be perfectly happy to do anything we want. And every time the phasers fire, the phaser capacitor goes nuts. It takes all the power it can possibly get its hands on. It's currently draining 38.5, and that drops down to 24. So it's going 14.5 points of energy for what is basically the firing allowance of a couple of Gatling phasers and a phaser X. Are you out of ammo? Well, you certainly out of pseudo frigates. The SR has run himself. Nope, he's still gone. Let's increase the speed of time. As long as they're not shooting at me, I don't care. Because, let's be honest, the Thunderfang is useless. I don't know why it's even out here. As we'll cruise on in here, nice and gently. And once you're out of missiles, you're dead. They're not coordinating their salvos any significant way. They're not... Well, they can't stack salvos, unfortunately. They just lack the capability to do that because they don't move. And in order to stack a salvo, you need to be able to move at the same speed as your missiles. So that the next level of launches that you send, it times perfectly to hit their systems again. And slow down. That's just a constant battle of speeding up and slowing down. Alright, we're going to have to deal with his incoming fire, unfortunately. And he has decided that he wants to be defensive. We're going to fire disruptors from a range beyond what will hurt us. Which unfortunately means we're not going to hit a whole lot of it. Nope, not that. I need this Stardock, please. And we don't have a whole ton of weapons to involve in this. Well, a whole ton of ESGs. There we go. First one down. Down to 2 star docks only. And we'll increase the speed time because it looks like it's just the Thunderfang getting shot at. And if it's just the Thunderfang, I'm perfectly content to allow that to happen. Slow down. We need to charge continually. More disruptors. Just fire everything. Yeah, Thunderfang has slowly been whittling him down. I think he's out of ammo at this point, which is wonderful. And by the time we get involved, we should be able to kill him. Fire everything. ESG Lance is 32 damage here. Isn't it wonderful? I think it is. If you don't, you have, well, no love of super heavy weaponry. We've done most of our damage here, but because we spread it out, we didn't deal enough damage to just over-critical him. But the main reason I did that is because I'm worried about my forward shield. It's quite damaged. I don't want to take any more damage on the ship. We are about to take this planet, but I don't, again, want to lose my ship to a dumb mistake, which has happened before. We've been in situations where we made small mistakes and suddenly, well, our ship blew up. What was it? Who were we fighting with, flying as, that one time where we got in a close-range dogfight with another dreadnought? They blew up and that caused enough damage to blow us up. Can't remember, but it was pretty funny at the time. I'll have to go back and check at some point. All weapons are almost charged, and beta phasers are ready to go. So we'll pick up the speed just a little bit as we're going to run him over. Got 12 points of energy in that forward shield. He doesn't have much in the way of point defense anymore. Are you going to go and try and defend yourself? No. Now he's got to keep all of his defenses set up. So, ESGs, charge, disruptors. We got 2 hits. Good enough. And butt. Forward shield is down, but it didn't get anything through. Nice. So we've dealt 154 damage to him, knocked most of his systems offline, and trimmed off 2 shields. Not terrible. However, it is going to take us a little while to curl back. Oh, nope. Thunderfang got it. Never fear, Thunderfang was here. Without him, we don't know what would have happened. Actually, no, we probably would have died because those RNXs would have only had us as a primary target, not Thunderfang's pseudo-frigates, which turned out to be super useful. 450 prestige, and that's the tile. Nice. So we are finally threatening the final stage of the enemy. They only have what appears to be 5 tiles? Yeah, 5 tiles left. But that's going to do it for today's episode. I've been Tarek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to receive a notification every time I list one of these videos, press that little bell icon. Leave a comment. How's the new quality doing? I'm really interested to know what you guys think. Is it better? Is it worse? Let me know in the comments down below. And I will see you all in the next episode.